Hello, everyone. Welcome. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amy Steingart. I'm a poet. I live in Brooklyn, New York, in the USA. And I read my poems twice a month now. That was my New Year's resolution for 2021. And thanks for being with me. So I am doing two poems every month. That was my resolution instead of one. So here we are. It's the middle of February. It's President's Day was this past Monday. It's a strange kind of holiday to my mind. A combination of Washington's birthday, Lincoln's birthday, but the day is really neither of their birthdays this past Monday. So what President's Day week means to me this year, what it brings to mind is President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. So that's what is getting me through this week. And the vaccine is here, still here, getting distributed, so that's it. So as usual, I'm going to read two poems. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks again for supporting all kinds of artists who are now out there on the internet. This first poem is called Your Faith Was Strong, But You Needed Proof. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. Proof in me, in us. What is proof anyway? Like any word, say it enough times, it becomes awkward, alien, strange in your mouth. What is proof I've never cared to know? Proof of what exactly? You, me, us? Proving yet again that you can be as ponderous as you are loving, as exhilarating as you are dull, proving that after all these years you are still as stimulating to me as you are sleep-inducing. Sleep-inducing. I close my eyes. I am faithful to the moment, to this moment, to this minute, to these minutes, hours, days, to the weeks, months, the years and years and years with you here on our couch. I am faithful to this particular second. Your faith, you say, is strong, but you need proof. You sigh, crumple backwards onto the couch. Did someone punch the air out of you yet again? You sigh, as you always do. You give me that look that I know so well. That look. Patronizing, kind, excruciating, interminable, all-knowing, dull, wise-ass, impatient, angry. You sigh. You turn your eyes to me, as you always have, as you always do. And me? I react. I react as I do faithfully, no proof required. I react one of three ways. 1. I pivot my back to you, quiver, try to compress my rage into a thin-lipped line. 2. I yawn, wonder what's on TV. 3. I get up and leave the house. Today, all three. Today I rise, turn my back, yawn, kiss you, leave. And that poem is called Your Faith Was Strong, But You Needed Proof. So I'm going to read one more, brand new, as they all are, but brand new this week. This poem is called Changeling. It occurs to me that the world is saturated. I have finally seen that the world can become saturated after stumbling through a collectively mind-numbing, horrifying, overflowing year. I have finally seen that the world I thought I knew and loved, the world I never thought twice about, the world I simply lived in, as we all do, I have finally seen that the world can change utterly. That the world can be unrecognizable. Is that it, or is it this? I have finally seen that the world is unknowable, that the world is a shapeshifter. a changeling. It occurs to me, living in this world can feel like being in a city in a foreign country, a city I've never visited before or never lived in. It occurs to me, I have finally seen that the world can be living in this foreign city against my will. I had no choice. I was astonished when it happened. Now I am stuck in this world for an extended period of time, perhaps forever. It occurs to me that the world can transform violently and quick, hurling me across the room, pitching me a spitball, a fastball, a slider. I have finally seen that the world is in charge of me, and I am not in charge of the world. It occurs to me, having finally seen the world as it really truly is, after living with insecurity day after day after day, after living with heartache, heartbreak, anger, frustration, fear, having finally felt utter joy in the triumph of small victories, an unexpectedly balmy day in the middle of January, the sunshine kissing my cheek like a promise, a prayer. It occurs to me that I have finally seen the world and that the world has become saturated. It always was saturated. I have seen that the world is full, then empty, half dry, half wet, wrung out briefly, full and overflowing again. Like the ancient but faithful sponge that has resided on the edge of my sink for far too long. Unknowable and unlikable, beautiful, tried and true, weary, ever-present, unpredictable. That poem is Changeling. So, thank you for being here. Thanks for joining me. As always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe and comment down there. But if you enjoy these readings, which are going to come twice a month, the easiest way to know when I've posted one is to subscribe, and you'll get a notification from YouTube. I do have an email list for this, which some of you may have found out through my list, and it's growing. If you would like to be added to the list, just get in touch with me. But really, subscribe. And once again, for those of you who are viewing this reading through my social media, Instagram, Facebook, this Facebook group, blah, 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 if you clicked on any of those things, you're actually viewing it on YouTube. So subscribe. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for supporting artists, art, spoken word in this crazy, crazy time, which is getting really exhausting. Make art every day. Anything is art. Cooking is art. Gardening is art. Singing in the shower is art. Really, it's what's kept me sane. So I will see you in early March. Thanks again. Stay safe, stay sane, be well.